ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. In this video, let us examine what is the transformation of the wavelength of an individual. You see, we call destiny. So, destiny, it has to happen, it happens. That's all we know about destiny, one's own fate. But the Guru Nanak, the famous and reputed saint, says, in a beautiful way, what the destiny of a man is. You see, as you see in the world, people who are poor, they want to become rich. People who are living in huts, they want to live in palaces. But in spite of putting arduous efforts and becoming rich and start living in palaces, they continue to suffer. So, what is the reason? People say it is a destiny. So, a poor man who lives in a hut, he wants to become rich and live in a palace. So, his sorrow, whatever is there in a hut, he continues to dwell in that sorrow even though he is in a palace. So, it continues like that, and they say it is their destiny. See, in the world, there are two classes of people. So, one class of people, they want to change the outer conditions of their life to gain happiness and to dwell in joy. So, they put all their efforts in that direction, but still continue to be in unhappiness in spite of the achievement of their set goals. There are other type of people who are seekers. They never try to change the outer conditions of their life. Instead, they try to change the wavelength of their life current by going inward. So, once they succeed in transforming the wavelength of their life current, then wherever they are, they will be dwelling in joy, bliss and peace. The outer conditions, whatever it may be, favorable or unfavorable, happy or unhappy, whatever it is, they will not be affected and disturbed by any such outer conditions. So, then in this regard, there is a woman, Jan Fakir. So, she lived a pious and holistic life, manifesting divinity throughout her life. So, when the end is coming, she called her disciples and told them that the time has come for her to exit from the body, and asked them to arrange for a fire pyre so that she can walk into that fire pyre and leave the body. She also said she don't want to be carried by anybody to the place of a fire pyre. The disciples wondered and asked her, we will, after you leave the body, we will complete all those things. Why do you do that? She said, I don't want to be carried by anybody. I want to walk myself to the fire pyre. Please arrange. Then the disciples have arranged the fire pyre, and she walked into that fire pyre and sat blissfully there smiling. So she left the body while being in the fire. The fire has not touched her inner being anyway, and she continues to be joyful and smiling all through when her body is being consumed by the flames of the fire. So the point here is, when that wavelength of the life current is changed, you throw any such kind of that person into fire, it will not affect him, or into any kind of a situation, he will not get disturbed by that outside factors, whether happy or unhappy, whatever it is. So the transformation of the wavelength of the life current is crucial to be in that state. So Guru Nanak says that destiny is not written by God on your forehead. The destiny is in the wavelength of your life current. When that is transformed, you are beyond both misery and happiness. And that is the cause for your suffering if not transformed. That's why God doesn't have any destiny. So, when he was born on the earth as Lord Rama or as Lord Krishna, they have not undergone the travails of life because of destiny. They are above the destiny, and whatever they have performed as avatars on the earth is a Leela. So God plays with his children as a child plays with the toys. So when a person transforms his wavelength to the wavelength of his life current at the right time, then he becomes one with the divinity and existence. So, for that person who has transformed his wavelength of his life current, no desires will hold him on this planet, and he dwells always in bliss and joy. So, that is the real divinity which manifests when you try to change the wavelength of your life current. Thank you.